Law enforcement officers are trained to handle all sorts of crisis situations, but many standard tactics might be all wrong in certain interactions.
KPIX5's Sharon Chin shows us how one Bay Area agency is equipping its force with some potentially life-saving knowledge about autism.
So stick with me and find out what it really means to be autistic.
It's an essential lesson for 36 Santa Clara County Sheriff's deputies and academy recruits.
I'm going to stop there.
Their teacher, Brad Boardman, executive director of the Morgan Autism Center, a school and day program for children and adults on the autism spectrum.
Having a little bit of an understanding of what autism is, what autism looks like, and the challenges associated with autism will help them get through those interactions in a positive way. I'm going to send Goebel a nonverbal message, and you're going to tell me what message I'm sending him.
Sheriff's Deputy Matthew Clark says officers' chances of encountering someone with autism are greater than ever.
They're not going down. So 10 years ago, where 1 in 65 births was somewhere on the spectrum, I think now it's almost 1 in 50.
According to the Autism Society, 1 in 5 young people on the autism spectrum are expected to have some kind of contact with law enforcement before they turn 21.
Because it's not always obvious that people have autism.
Using the video, My Autism and Me, Brad explained that some on the spectrum can go to school or work, but others may not speak or be able to take care of themselves. Often, they may not follow non-spoken social rules like
personal space.
And that can lead to miscues or misunderstandings.
Because of the training, it now clicks in your head, oh, possibly this is somebody who is on the spectrum.
Before the pandemic, Brad even had officers visit the Morgan Autism Center to foster connections and cooperation.
Sometimes we'll have 100 law enforcement personnel on our campus at a time. It's a great way for us to explain to our students and clients that these are people who are here to help.
Deputy Rick Chayev says the training equips him to recognize and react to unpredictable behavior.
So just because somebody's behaving a certain way, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're under the influence. It doesn't mean that they want to fight you or anything like that.
And deputies discover time, space, and distance can help.
And so I need to be more patient. I need to slow things down.
Once the situation is not violent, then you have to expect to take a very long time to get to the bottom of what's really going on.
In the end, deputies hope what they've learned in class will lead to peaceful contacts on the streets. In San Jose, Sharon Chin, KPIX5.
The Autism Workshop is part of the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Department's 3-day crisis intervention training. The department added it 15 years ago as an academy requirement. All 1,100 deputies are expected to have completed the course by the early part of this year.